Hi there, this is Zapier Man, and as promised, I'm going to show you step by step. I'm going to go nice and slowly for you to learn quickly and easily how to hook up your Basecamp account to Todoist using Zapier. So it's really easy. I don't believe you have any difficulty. So here I am. I've logged in. If you haven't got an account, you just need to go to Zapier.com and sign up. And of course the account's free and they charge you for usage over a certain amount. So a lot of times it'll continue to be free, depends how many tasks and zaps you need. So like 235 I think is the free amount. Anyhow, so we're going to go to Explore here, and we're going to find all the ones that work with Basecamp. So we're going to start with Basecamp, and so we're going to go alphabetical, and that's the easiest way. And I believe my account is Basecamp, but if it's Basecamp Classic, it's pretty much the same way, except you just need to you need to log in slightly differently. So let's see here. Click here and select the apps you use. So really what I want, sometimes they're right on the top here. I don't see Todoist. So really what we're going to do is just do a little search for Todoist. There it is. So obviously none of these are it, and there it is. So in fact, these are both of them because you wanted to do both, and of course I'm here to please, and I hope you give me a great rating. And I will do both of them for you. So we're going to start out with this one, Basecamp to do. So and look, it's all set up. All we need to do is connect here, and oh yeah, so that's just saying me. And so how I'm logging in here, and great. So that account is fine, and it says here account is working. So I had to log in to my Basecamp account. I did that first. Of course, you don't have to do it first. Anyhow, so second one, we're going to do Todoist. So we're just going to connect here. Item 3, connected Todoist, and I hope I have a Todoist account. So let's go ahead and go to Todoist. I should have set that up yesterday. Todoist. There it is. And we're going to try to log in. And we're going to log in with my Google account. Perfect. And that's fine. Okay. And all we need to do is get our API. So we're going to go to this little settings deal here. And we're going to go to Todoist settings. And we're going to go to account. And there's our API token. So we can issue a new one. That's not necessary. If you issue a new one, I have a feeling the old one's going to disappear. So you don't. So you probably don't want to do that if you've got anything else set up, and you don't want to do it in the future because it'll delete this. So let's go back to Zapier. We're just going to paste that in. There it is, and hit continue. Can you believe it? That was so easy. And so what kind of triggers? So only trigger a new to-do item from Basecamp when, so you can pick any kind of situation. You can say all my Basecamp. So we're looking for a project type. So we picked Explore Basecamp project, but it could be any project you want. And then there's the to-do list basics. Now, of course, you might say, gee, I don't just want it in Explore Basecamp or whatever, ABC company. I want it in all my companies. And so you're just going to have to you have to go ahead and do an OR filter. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to find the Todoist task. Okay, so we're gonna pick something out of Todoist that we want to put it in. Maybe it's a personal item, might be work, and it's gonna be content is the text there, and use this to store additional extra text. So you could just say imported from Basecamp. Okay, you could also insert fields from Basecamp, so maybe something like that, the created at time. So, and you can say created at, you might want to put a little something between there or whatever. Due date, okay, and that's going to grab it out of your Basecamp, and raw format, you don't need that, and priority, so you could say, well, it's from this project, my personal project, or it's coming from special project in Basecamp, so I'm going to make sure it gets done right away, and I might elevate that. Okay, so then we can test it. Okay, so we can test it with this one. So of course I just have samples in there because I'm using Basecamp sample, but it was successful, it worked. So and then we're going to, so it's going to do it every, so we could actually set this up so we could have it set up, and then we could create another one, in Basic. So we could call this, ABC Company, and we turn on the Zap. So now it's in my thing, and every time I add one, it's gonna work. Okay, and if we need to edit it, of course we can edit it like this. We can look at the history and see what happened. Okay, so let's explore the Zaps again. We're going to do the same process. We're just going to go to Basecamp, and then we're going to just add Todoist to it again. It's coming up in my list, and this time I'm going to grab the other one. So, by the way, every time there's a new completed task, Zapier will create a copy of the file from Trigger automatically. We don't probably want to do that. It sounds like what you wanted to do was create a to-do list from new complete task. Oh, that doesn't sound right either. Let's see what else we got. No. Create new. Nope. 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 Yes, there it is. So create to-do list from new incomplete tasks. So we can use that one. And now, of course, we didn't have to go through all that. We could have just changed the list. But so easy to do, though. Continue. It knows all our stuff. So continue. And so in Todoist, we're going to say, oh, anything from, you know, again, personal or, you know, whatever projects that you have in Todoist. And you can add a, you know, you can say, I only want ones that, where, I'm just going to look up the fields here. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. So we can say we only want it where the area code that might happen because I haven't done anything. So yeah. Okay, so but the idea is that it, you know, I might be looking for let's go into Todoist. So let's create an item. Okay, so let's say this is you know, send proposal. Okay, and we're going to put that in work, add task. Okay, and so if you had notes or files, you could do that, but let's just do this one. So I'm going to kick this out, and then I'm going to try it again here. There we go. Okay, so when the content contains proposal. Okay, so now if the word, you know, probably, you know, lowercase, uppercase, I don't know if that's going to make any difference. I think it's going to be fine. And then continue. So if it contains a proposal, then we're going to send it to my Basecamp. We're going to put it in project. Now this is kind of difficult because it's only going to be going in a specific project. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we can't. We have to pick a project. That kind of makes sense, I guess. And then we could say, you know, the name is going to be whatever that is, and the description, you know, and of course we can add whatever we want back into Todoist, but I think that gives you the general idea. So that's how we set them up. Please contact me if you have any questions or if I wasn't clear about something, because that can happen sometimes. So I think it was pretty straightforward, but you know, again, you know, every one of these is a little different, so please forgive me if I stumbled around a little bit, but I do think it was relatively clear. And again, if for some reason you can't complete it yourself, feel free to send me all your credentials for your accounts, and I will and the exact instructions of what you want me to do, and I will do it for you. Be happy to do that for the same $5. So don't worry about that. I hope this was a good learning experience, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.